Today we'll be doing a mock draft for the Arizona Cardinals 7-round draft picks. So with that being said, let's do it. So, starting off, I think the Cardinals start off first round. We just signed Calais Campbell. I feel like that fills a need for the defensive line. Not that we're not going to draft someone, but I think it gives the Cardinals the room to go ahead and draft Will Johnson at corner. Keep that corner room young and still growing. And I think it's just a great pick right now. And I know this is a very deep pass rusher draft. So I know we'll be able to tack on later. And Will Johnson, he is arguably the best corner in this draft. And I think it's just a slam dunk. In the second round, pick 47. I have the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this is where I believe the Cardinals could possibly trade back. I think the Cardinals take Jack Sawyer. His biggest knock is that he has short arms. His biggest knock. But at the end of the day, if the Cardinals are able to trade back and still able to acquire him, I think that's a great move. Now as of right now, I still have the Cardinals taking him with their second overall, no trade. But I think this is room for the Cardinals to make some movement happen. But I still see Jack Sawyer as the pick. And then in round 3, pick 78, I have the Cardinals taking Cameron Williams, offensive tackle out of Texas. 6'6", 317. I mean, this is a solid tackle. The Cardinals don't necessarily have the need for tackle right now, since we do have Jonah Williams under one more year of contract. But let him sit behind a vet for a season, and then I believe he can be a guy that can come in and start for us at the start of next season, and can also be a key piece if anybody goes down, and can really solidify that position for us. Then in the fourth round, with pick 115, I find this pick to be very simple. I know it's a defense-heavy draft. I understand everything. If Cam Scatterboo is available for the Cardinals in round 4, where we don't have to trade up, we have our pick still, I think the Arizona Cardinals take him. You can't take him in the first 3 rounds. If he is available with your 4th-round pick, I believe the Arizona Cardinals have to take him. The upside that he brings, I've talked about him possibly being just a dual player. He's a Swiss Army knife. It just makes sense, and I think the value's there for us to justify taking him at 4. And his resume speaks for itself. He is an absolute dog, and if you want someone who plays with heart, there is no one in this draft that plays with more heart than Cam Scatterboo. And if you ask me, that's a perfect pick for the Cardinals at 4. Then in the 5th round, I have the Arizona Cardinals taking Tez Johnson. I think Tez Johnson, due to his 40, I think he's going to fall. And I think that gives the Cardinals perfect position to take him in the 5th round. And I really think he could be an instant draft and play kind of guy. I mean, he ran a 4.51. I understand for a receiver his size is 5'10". Not the greatest, but I still think he could be that receiver 3, that Tyreek Hill kind of guy for the Cardinals. And like I said, I think you could play him week 1. I think this move would make a lot of sense, and it would give the Cardinals a lot of cushion to wait back to take an offensive player in such a defensive-heavy draft. And then last but not least, round 7, pick 225. I have the Arizona Cardinals selecting Nazir Stackhouse, a defensive tackle out of Georgia. Ultimately, 7th round, you're looking for guys who have fallen but have high upside. I think this is one. Obviously, Georgia is just a powerhouse that produces defensive tackles and just defense in general. And I think taking a chance on someone like Nazir here, I think high upside. I mean, 6'4", 327. He has all the likings you need for a defense tackle. And why not just give him a shot? We got a great veteran group he can learn around, and let's see what he can do. I like the move, and I think it has the upside to be good, or more or less than just a depth pick. But that is my mock draft for the Arizona Cardinals. Let me know down below if you guys agree or disagree with any of these. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one.